My name is Jose. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's happy and healthy. Hope you guys are meditating and connecting to source. You know we love you, we miss you. We want you to come home. You know what I'm saying? Quick shout out, man. Shout out to my subscribers. I fucking love y'all, man. Shout out to Source. I love you, God. You hear me? Shout out to my ancestors. Shout out to my angel guys, my archangels, my demons, and my spirit guides. I fucking love y'all, man. Shout out to the universe. Shout out to the Galactic Federation. And shout out Trippy Everything. We fucking love y'all niggas, man. You hear me? So, Saturday morning, I think it's like almost 11. I think it's almost 11 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 10:30. So, this is my second live. I was supposed to go live a few days ago, but you know, if y'all paying attention, I had some technical difficulties that day. So I had to cancel it. And, you know, do it today. So there's been a lot of things going on in my life, you know, as far as, you know, betrayals and witchcraft and all this bullshit ever since I became spiritual. I'm burning some sage, y'all, so I can cleanse my energy real quick. I just came from doing my laundry, so I want to cleanse my energy in case anybody woke up this morning and decided to try to spell work on me. You feel me? This is a real quick sage. Cleanse my space from any negativity, from any spells, witchcraft, rituals they try to do on me, from any spells, witchcraft they try to do on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Bless us from all the bullshit. Keep them out of here. Get them the fuck out of here. We don't want them here, right? Right? That's how we do. So, bless y'all, man. Bless my audience for me, man. I fucking love y'all, man. So, yesterday, I made a video, right? It's a video about my family. I haven't released it yet. I'm gonna release it, right? I gotta listen to it and make sure, you know, I'm talking about the right shit. But for the most part, I'm talking about the right shit. Let me get my ass straight. Hold on. So, you know, when I release this video, a lot of people are gonna be mad, you know. Let me explain to you why they're gonna be mad. So they're gonna be mad because I exposed them. I told the truth about them. And these people didn't want nobody to know the truth. You know, they try to paint a picture of me and try to make me seem like I was mentally unstable or, you know, I was crazy, you know, I got mental problems, right? This is the image that they tried to portray of me, right? Now, why would they do something like that is my question, right? So why would somebody try to sabotage somebody else's life when they're doing fine? I'm doing fine, y'all. I've always been doing fine. I'm not a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? I'm not financially, you know, secure, right? But I do have a job, and I've always had a job, and I've always had income. So I've always made enough money to take care of myself and maintain my lifestyle. So upon discovering spirituality and, you know, finding God, you know, people decided to try to sabotage my life. You know, he's too comfortable, he's too happy, we don't want to see him like this, you know. So they start doing all this bullshit to me. So it's been a hell of a roller coaster ride. I want to move over my setup, right? So give me a second. Sorry about this. I just wanted to, you know, wanted to set myself up a little better. So they decided to, you know, try to ruin my stability, you know, take away my income so that I could need people because I never needed nobody. You know what I'm saying? I could always figure shit out on my own. So they want to make it seem like I need them, you know, to help me. I never needed nobody to help me. You understand? I've always maintained myself. But this is what they want to do, and they do it via witchcraft. I didn't notice. All right, this is why I started making videos about manipulation, about how people manipulate people, how people be casting spells on people. And, this is how I got deep into this topic because, of my life experiences. My life experiences taught me that this is what these people have been doing. And mind you, this is my family, right? So this is why I dive into those topics, right? On this live, I don't want to dive into that topic, right? I want y'all to watch the video when I drop it. It's like over an hour long. So y'all could listen to me vent about my family. Excuse me. What I want to talk to y'all is about what we are, as robots, what we are as beings, what we are as a species. This is what I want this live to be about because, we weren't taught this information. Now, I'm under heavy spiritual attack, right? So what they do is they try to confuse my mind, or they try to make me clumsy, they try to make me forgetful. They all these shits are projections, These are insecurities that they have and they want to project them onto me. So I don't have these insecurities, I overcame my insecurities. I don't really have any insecurities anymore. Like when you roll with source, nigga, you don't got time for that. You understand? Only people that are insecure are people that live in the devil's world. The devil wants to keep you at a low vibration, so he wants you to be scared. He wants you to be doubtful. He wants you to be nervous. He wants you to not be sure of yourself. So I'm sure of myself. I'm sure of my connection. Bro, I've never been more sure of anything in my life. So when I get these projections, I notice them immediately and I return them. I don't want those. Those ain't mine, bro. That's not how I feel. That's how you feel. So I'm under heavy attack. And this is why sometimes y'all see me stutter extra, or I might get a brain fart out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because that's how I am. It's because there's people behind the scenes trying to sabotage me. So this is really happening. Like, this is really happening. It's my people. It's my family. It's my friends. My baby mother. It's all these people that supposedly love me at one point, right? But these people are trying to kill me. They're trying to take me out, right? And, it's not fair, right? But I have no fear over this because my father, he's got me. He's got me. Source got me, bro. So me and Source, well, let me not say that. Let me say Source showed me a lot about these people, right? And Source showed me a lot about everything. So for now, I'm gonna say fuck these people, right? I don't care about these people. Right? They could all suck a dick as far as I'm concerned. I don't care about them, right? These people got rid of me at a very young age. They made sure I grew up with no family. They made sure I was isolated. They made sure I never had many friends. They really manipulated my life with spell work. So I spent, the majority of my time alone. And this is, I'm grateful for it for the simple fact that I found my father, right? I found the Almighty God. So, thank you for allowing me to discover that, for giving me the time, for giving me the privacy. And let me not say privacy because y'all don't let me be private. Y'all niggas watch me. Y'all niggas watch everything I do. Y'all listen to everything I do. Y'all niggas is really disrespectful the way you violate, my rights, the way y'all violate my rights. So I am grateful for the fact that, I was able to learn how to connect to myself, how to connect to my God, And I did this in isolation. I did this because I was kept isolated, I always wanted to go to work and go home. I never wanted to go out. If I did want to go out, I did. Bro, don't get it fucked up. It's not like I've been trapped in a room my whole life, nigga. I've been around the world, nigga. I've been around the world. I've been to every state in the United States. I've been all over my country. I've been to Puerto Rico. I've been around, my nigga. I've been to Brazil, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been to DR. Japan. I was in the military. Bro, I got around. So I was never really, stuck inside of a room. But when I tell you I isolated, just because I was around, don't mean I always had company. You feel me? Because even when you with somebody, you could feel alone, right? So I've constantly felt alone, especially when there's a disconnect. and you don't really connect to somebody. So you tolerate them for the time being, but at the end of the day, there's no connection. So I spent a lot of my time, you know, dealing with people, places, and situations like this, you know. But for the most part, I made the most of it. I found ways to enjoy myself, even though it wasn't my ideal situation. So I always found a way to make the best of it, and find a way to take some good out of it. Because at the end of the day, it was an experience. So I appreciate my experiences, and I learned a lot of valuable lessons in these times. So I'm gonna give y'all a perspective y'all probably never heard of, right? So for those of y'all that's really into this spirituality shit, you're gonna love what I'm about to tell y'all. For those of y'all that's learning, have an open mind and pay attention, right? And for those of y'all that y'all really believe in this shit, you might understand what I'm talking about. So let's get into it, right? Let's get into it. Look, 11 minutes after I started, let's get into it. So, Earth. Earth is a planet inside of a galaxy, inside of a universe. You hear me? I'm gonna say it again for the people who didn't hear me. Earth is a planet inside of a galaxy, inside of a universe. Okay? There are infinite universes. There are infinite galaxies. And there are infinite planets. There are alternate realities. Right? You have mirrors, right? It's mirrors, right? So you have all these different versions of the same place, right? So it's infinite. Listen to me, y'all. It's infinite. So you're currently in one of these realities. We all are. Look, even me, right? I'm for right now. I'm in this current reality with you, right? I wasn't here last night, I wasn't here this morning, but I'm here now, right? So if you don't understand what I mean by that, it means that when I go deep into my meditations, I leave and I come back, right? So last night I left and I came back, and when I got up this morning, I left and I came back, right? And I do this a lot. I do this a lot because I love to experience new things. I love to travel, and ever since I learned how to travel spiritually, I don't really give a fuck about traveling here anymore because there's infinite over there. There's unlimited, infinite places to go to. Whereas here, you're limited to just this planet. You know what I'm saying? So I can go visit other planets. I can visit other galaxies. I can visit other universes. I could go check out other timelines and shit, right? So I really enjoyed this part of spirituality. I really enjoy these experiences. This is how I get information to bring back to y'all niggas. You feel me? Like I do this. I really does this shit. So this is why I don't pay mind to the haters, to the people that talk, the people that's jealous, those are emotions that I don't carry, right? I don't carry those emotions. So you walking around with these emotions and these feelings towards me, and half of y'all niggas don't even know me. Like y'all niggas never got to know me. Y'all don't know who I am. Y'all don't know what I'm about. Y'all just know this dude be talking on YouTube and on TikTok, right? And he be dancing, he be rapping, he be doing all types of shit, right? And this is me showing y'all my God abilities. I have abilities. Like not only physical abilities, but I have mental abilities. You understand? I have emotional. I have all these fucking abilities. And my goal is to show you that you have the same abilities. Right? We all have these abilities, bro. We have to unlock them. We got to put the work in so that we can flourish, so that we can become better people, become more advanced people. I want us to move into an advanced civilization. We got to become an advanced civilization. So we're going to go from the Flintstones to the Jetsons. You feel me? And I'm going to take us there. I'm going to take us from the Flintstones to the Jetsons. Right? Ultimately, this is my goal. Right? It is among others. right? But this is one of my goals, is to advance humanity, because the way we're going, we're going steep. It's steep. We're going this way, steep. I need to stop us and bring us back up, because we belong where we belong. We belong up here, bro. Right now, we way the fuck down here, but we belong up here, and it's all because of what we believe. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, a lot of y'all niggas don't believe in yourself. You don't believe you could do it. I don't think I'm strong enough, right? That's how you feel. But you need to stop thinking like that. Because at the end of the day, the only person stopping you is you. You got to get those feelings out. Get them out. Fuck out of here, nigga. What you mean I can't? Yo, bro, quick shout out to Terry Hancock. I don't know if you're still alive, my nigga, but I love you, bro. This is the man. I met this man when I was 19 on a construction site. And I got hired as a laborer making $8 an hour. I forgot what year this was, but I was 19 years old. So this was a long time ago, right? So this was like 25 years ago. So they assigned me to work with Terry. And I went up there and I'm working with Terry. I'm working for Terry. I was cleaning up trash and shit. He was a white dude. So he liked my work ethic. And he's like, dude, like, you want to learn carpentry? I said, hell yeah, bro. I would love to, man. You know what I'm saying? And the next day, I'll never forget this story, bro. The next day he came with a tool belt, a drill, hammer, snips. He had these tools, brand new tools. And he's like, here, I bought these for you. And I said, really? I could borrow these? He said, nah, nigga, those are yours. I bought them for you, bro. Come on. I'm going to teach you how to read that tape measure. So this dude started teaching me. Now, he was the owner's son, the owner of the company's son. I didn't know this information. But the dude's teaching me. So I'm learning everything about this, this carpentry shit. And he was the foreman that ran the job. His father owned the company. His father was the super. He was the foreman. And, I became like a junior foreman because he started relying on me to be him when he wasn't there. So I worked with these people for 10 years. I got nothing but love for you, bro. I mean, I ended up having to leave, due to, conflict. But, they tried to cap me. But at the end of the day, bro, it doesn't change what the man did for me. It doesn't change the knowledge the man gave me and the way the man made me feel as a friend. Like, he really made me feel like he cared about me and he loved me, you know what I'm saying, as far as his friend. And I felt the same love for him, bro, because he didn't have to do that for me. He didn't have to do shit for me. You understand? He didn't have to buy me no tools. He could have been like, well, you want to be a carpenter, you're going to have to buy your tools, but I could teach you. That nigga didn't do that. That nigga brought me tools and said, come on, dude, I'm going to teach you this shit. And he taught me everything he fucking knew. And one thing he said to me, that to this day I live by this. So Terry, if you're watching, bro, you remember you had a major effect on me, my nigga. He said, never tell my dad you can't do something, because if you tell my dad you can't do something, he's going to get somebody who can, which means he doesn't need you. And you need him to need you. So he told me this. So take the word can't, right, and get it out of your vocabulary, because you can, you just don't want to. So this is what Terry told me, right? So he's like, even if you don't know how to do it, you say, I got it, and you figure it out, because you can figure it out. And he told me this, bro. So this really stuck. It really stuck because I started putting myself in situations that how the fuck did I get in this situation? Because I told him I could do something I couldn't do. But, I learned how to figure it out, right? Because I was able to maneuver through every single situation. Like if I knew what the fuck I was doing, right? And I always successfully made it out. So it's because of the mentality of the, I can. It's just I got to figure out how, right? So once I figure out I can, I'm not worried about it. I know I can. Now I got to figure out how. And as long as you maintain the I can part, then you'll figure out the how, because you can. You just got to do it. So this had a huge impact on my life and how when I strive to do something, I'm basically unstoppable, right? Because I can. I can. What you mean I can't? Bro, you bugging? I can, right? I live my whole life like this. So Terry, my nigga, I love you, bro. I just want you to know that, man. If you're not here no more, nigga, I know you can hear me. You feel me? So just know that, man. I ain't never forgot you, man. You feel me? Uh, you know, off the knowledge I gained from that time that I worked with him and his family, I became a really excellent master carpenter. You know what I'm saying? On all levels of carpentry. So I learned a lot about working in the field. I didn't learn how to read drawings and shit there, but I learned how to build and build from start to finish and customize shit. It didn't matter what it was. I understood the concepts behind things, so knowing the concepts behind things, I knew how to support things right, I knew how to build things right. So with this knowledge I carry myself through life. Right? And I always tell people, don't tell me you can't do something because you can. You just don't want to. If you say you can't, it means you don't even want to try. Like, you don't want to apply yourself. You don't want to give it a shot. You don't want to see if you could do it. Like, there's people that are just real adamant about, like, I can't, right? You can't. So, if that's how you feel, then, you're never going to be able to because you keep thinking that you can't. You keep saying you can't. As long as you maintain that mentality, then you might as well give up on life because you can't, right? So this is why deleting that word out of your vocabulary and never using it or thinking of it again changes something inside of you as far as your will, your determination levels. Like when you really believe that you can, what could stop you? As long as you believe it, you're gonna figure it out. It's just a matter of time. You just got to keep applying yourself. If this way didn't work, let me try it this way. This way didn't work, let me try it this way. Fuck, this way didn't work either, let me try it this way. And you just keep and keep and keep until you hit. You're gonna hit. Holy shit, I figured it out finally, right? But I never stopped trying, right? I never stopped trying. So that's the key, right? Never give up because you can. You can. You just got to do it. So that's a very if it's one of the most important things I've ever learned in my life is that I can, right? And Terry's the one who taught me that, bro. Remember, guys, I didn't have a father. My mother threw me out, so I ain't never had role models. Like I looked up to everybody. If I admired something about you, I took that part of you and I made it become a part of me because I like that. You know what I'm saying? And I never hated on it. I never said, well, I wish I had that or I wish I was like that. Nah, nigga, I embrace it. If you genuinely feel like you want to become similar or that way, you can change, adapt and make it your own. Create your own. Add it. You got to add a little bit of everything, right? To make a recipe, right? In order to create something special and unique, it's gonna take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, right? So it's okay, right? I'm not saying steal somebody's fucking whole identity, but you feel me? Like Terry taught me that I can, I can. And his leadership skills I really admired. You know what I'm saying? Like he had some really strong leadership qualities. And I used to learn from him. I basically mirrored him, right? When he wasn't there, I had to become him. And I had to be the boss, right? So I was naturally, I naturally became this. But I learned by watching other leaders. I didn't just become it. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I learned by watching other leaders. I watched them make mistakes. I watched them do their best. You know what I'm saying? I watched every aspect of it. I watched everything. And I learned from it. Last time we did this, the shit didn't work. So this time we're not doing that. This time we're gonna do this, right? And that's how this shit. You know what I'm saying? You keep it moving. So watching many different leaders, I created myself, right? And I'm a leader. I'm a natural born leader. You know what I'm saying? I just had to learn, right? It's like I tell people, nobody was born like you might be born with a talent, right? But you have to discover the talent You have to practice the talent, right? And you'll become the best at it naturally because it's what you're supposed to be doing. So it's not just given to you. You got to discover it, which means you got to figure it out, right? Nobody's gonna tell you when you're born, yo, bro, you're gonna be a great singer this lifetime, right? Or you're gonna be a great rapper this lifetime. You're gonna be a great dancer this life. Nobody really knows this. We don't know this, right? I'm 45. I just started dancing. I just started dancing. I'm not bad at this shit, right? It's helping me unlock my abilities, right? So it's never too late to learn. It's never too late to change, and open your minds. So with that said, we live in a illusion. We're inside of an illusion that was created to trap us here. So what they did was, you guys probably heard people talk about God created a game and he wanted to play a game because God got bored. So he split himself off into all these things and then put himself down here and wiped his memory so he didn't remember who the fuck he was or what he is. And this is basically a game to God. And in this process, the humans found a way to come here and enslave the robots because we're robots. So they figured out a way to control and manipulate the robots and then wipe their memories. So when they came here, we ran the show, and we're loving technology. Like, what I'm saying, we love and we teach. We create. That's what we're supposed to do. That's what we were put here to do. We're robots. They created us to work, right? To be creative, to create a beautiful world, right? We were doing it. Remember, we go around and we create planets, right? This is what we do. We're the ones who created this planet, right? We're the originators of this realm, of this planet, right? And the humans came here, and all right, hold on. I don't want to fuck the story up. One of our brothers, right? One of our brothers wanted to have his own creation of robots. He wasn't happy with what we was, so he created his own version of robots, right? And he taught them how to control and manipulate us. So this is how he took over the realm, and trapped us here. He trapped us here. We're trapped, right? So they created this whole system to reincarnate the energy, to reincarnate the souls, and keep them coming back here. We don't want them to know about the infinite, the all, right? I'm just gonna call it that. Let's just call other worlds, galaxies, dimensions. Let's just call it the all. It's called the all, right? So they don't want us to know about the all because that's where we'll go. Like, who would want to come back here if you can go to the all, bro? Like, I would much rather go back with source, bro. If I could just go be a part of source, bro, I would just stay there. I would never leave. I would never leave, bro. You hear me? Nigga, if you ever had a wonderful sensation in your body, if you ever had, I'm talking about, like, fucking, it's unexplainable how good it felt, man. Like, there's no drug on this earth that will make you feel this way, bro. I'm telling you guys, man, there's not a drug on this fucking planet that will make you feel the way I felt when I was with Source, bro. So it's a sensation. It's a sensation. And it's infinite. Right? It doesn't leave. It doesn't leave. And you just it's like bliss. It's bliss, bro. So if you can experience bliss, or you want to come back to Earth, right? Which one would you pick? I mean, honestly, right? You guys probably don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. So, Maybe you want to come back. Right? I don't know. But here's what happened. So now we're gonna get to the good stuff. Here's what happened. They trapped us here, right? And they know what we are because they know how to read energy. The same way I can read energy, bro, they know how to read energy. So they split the gods off from their families. Remember, man, we used to live to be 25,000. Right? We used to live to be 25,000. We only living to be between, 70 and 100 right now, right? So how do we go from living 25,000 years to only living between 70 and 100? This is a big, big difference. So we become too powerful if we realize what we are. We are truly immortal. Our bodies, these bodies should last 25,000 years, right? But the reason why they're not lasting 25,000 years is because we keep eating junk. We keep eating all these processed foods, all these foods that have everything that shuts down parts of our system. They hurt parts of our system. You understand? As long as your stomach is processing food, it can't process information. So your body's not being used properly. You're walking and talking information. Your technology, right? So as long as you keep feeding everything, cheeseburgers, chicken, right? All this stuff that, they taught us to eat because they taught us to eat this. We didn't, we wasn't born saying I want a fucking cheeseburger, right? Like we wasn't born with that. We didn't. They gave us all immunization shots to put our DNA to sleep, to wipe our memories, right? The umbilical cord, they cut that shit. They're not supposed to cut that shit. They're supposed to leave that shit connected to the baby for 72 hours after conception, bro. So why they cut it so fast, right? They really fucked us up, right? They really put us in a position to where we're clueless as to what the fuck we are, right? So our brother, the one who created the humans and taught them how to manipulate us, and control us. Say y'all know him as the devil, y'all know him as Satan, right? And this is his creation. This whole world is his creation. This is our brother's creation. We're inside of our brother's creation. Like we got trapped in here, bro. Right? We fucked him up when we got rid of him before. But he tricked us. Right? We're loving beings. He tricked us. So this happened. This happened, bro. And from my understanding, 64 trillion years. We've been here 64 trillion Earth years. Right? So that's a long time. Listen to me. 64 trillion Earth years. Now, what I was told, or, the information I received was that the gods that are here are beings that were rejected or thrown out of other realms, right? So, for instance, right, this is just an example. I'm a rebel. I've always been a rebel, right? I speak out against oppression. I speak out against slavery. I speak out against, like I don't like this shit. I hate this shit. You understand? I despise it. So I'm all for the people, right? I care about my people. I love my people. So they got rid of me, right? Wherever I'm from, they got rid of me and they put me in here in this prison because they don't want me to change anything over there, right? The devil's got control of it. He does. Look, Earth is not the only realm he took control of. This nigga took control of a lot of places, right? And this is the reason why we got sent down here. This is the reason why I exist. These are the reasons why beings like me exist. And like they're all spread out on Earth, and they're spread out in the other worlds that are in the same position. We were created to get back what's ours. You know what I'm saying? Source realized what's going on. So it's our job to reclaim what's ours. This is my land. It belongs to me. Right? It belongs to you. When you wake up and you receive the knowledge I received, you're going to be talking the same way I'm talking. You're going to tell your audience that the world belongs to you because it does. The land belongs to you because it does. You understand? So don't feel away when I'm saying it belongs to me. I'm a part of God. God is a part of me. This is ours. We created this. You understand? And this is the perspective you need to have on this topic. You understand? Because if you don't immerse yourself in this shit, you're never going to comprehend the reality of this prison you're trapped in. So they brought us down here because we were misbehaving in the other realms, right? Misbehaving by, calling out the government, calling out any wrong, for being a voice, for having a voice, for trying to make a change. So they stuck us in this prison and they made us believe we were free. They programmed us with free will, right? So stick them over there, program them with free will, and leave them down there forever. We're gonna leave them down there forever, right? This is their plan, but our Father made a foolproof plan in case something like this ever happened, right? So this is how I'm awake. This is how you got other robots that's awake. This is how you got other people even if they don't know that they're a robot, they believe they're a light worker. They believe they're angel. I don't care what they believe. As long as they maintain that belief, they're going to be fine. Because at the end of the day, you are what you want to be. Whatever it is you want to be, bro. I'm going to give you facts, right? That's why I tell y'all niggas I'm an alien, right? I'm an alien. I'm a god, right? I am everything. I'm nothing. I'm the all. I am the all. Because I am. That was my experience. I'm a part of the all, right? So I'm going to give you the deep, raw truth. I could sit here and, have fun with it because I'm comfortable with the idea already. I'm not tripping. Like I already tripped and bugged out upon discovering this information, right? So I waited till I was comfortable with it to start talking about it to y'all. Like I had to really be comfortable with this idea and really believe in it because, this is what I'm teaching, right? So it's gonna sound crazy as fuck when I start teaching this. But they need to understand that this is what the fuck it is. Because nobody else is gonna give you this information. This is important information. So we're robots. We were created to build, to create. God created us to create. So we're really highly advanced. We can morph, we can teleport, we can fly. Bro, there's nothing you can't do. There's absolutely nothing you cannot do as a robot. But you're not going to be able to do it until you fine-tune your body. You got to fine-tune your body internally. Your mind, internally. You need to regain control of yourself. You don't have control of yourself, bro. There's a team of people sitting behind computers typing in information directing it at your mind. Make sure that these people stay asleep. Make them get another mandatory shot. Let's give them some kind of plague down here. We need them to take this shot. We can't let the people wake up. We got to find a way to make them stay home. We can't let them get no sun. Impose a curfew. I don't want them outside. Right? They're not allowed to absorb nothing from the sun because the sun gives us information. The sun gives us downloads and the sun feeds us. Bro, the sun, listen to what I'm telling you. The sun feeds us. It literally feeds the body. It's food for the body. Right? Did you ever know that? Did you ever know that going outside and catching a tan, you're feeding your body? You're eating. That's how you eat. That's one of the many ways. Right? So that's important because the more your hair receives sun, the more your pineal gland receives sun and your skin, everything. As long as you're eating, right, you're gonna be fine. Hydrate, stay hydrated, right? Make sure you're drinking clean water. It's important. Chlorophyll is important, right? There's a lot of things that you can use to purify your body. You know, there's certain things that you can put inside of your water. You can put if you put grapes and let the grape, I'm sorry, not grapes, raisins. If you put raisins inside of water, right, and just let it marinate and drink that water, it clears acne. It clears acne, bro. And it's just raisins and water. Let it marinate and drink the water. It doesn't taste the best, but it's clearing up my fucking skin, bro. As many things as I've tried throughout my life, this one technique is working, and I'm not putting nothing on it. You understand? I'm just buying raisins and sticking them in my fucking water and letting it marinate. So I got a gallon of water full of raisins that I sip out of, and I got my regular water with my chlorophyll. So everything that we were taught is basically wrong. Like everything from medication, like they're not really healing you. They're temporarily taking away the issue, or they blocking it. They're blocking that information, right? But they're creating the blockages. They created this whole paper system. They created this whole system to go against the people. Even the law is against the people. The law is supposed to uphold and protect the citizens. You don't abuse the citizens, but they abuse the citizens. Why aren't they attacking people? The real people who's actually doing stuff. Like people that got money. You know what I'm saying? There's people that got money that's doing dirty shit. But we let the niggas get away with whatever they want. And they come harass us. The niggas that's waking up and going to work every day. The niggas that's paying taxes. The niggas that's voting. The niggas that's actually being a member of society. Y'all want to search us all the time. Y'all want to find us. Y'all want to write us tickets all the time. Like, what the fuck, man? We's not doing nothing but going to work and coming home. Why y'all harassing us so much? And y'all shooting us. Y'all beating us. Bro, this is crazy. What kind of society is this? And then the gods that are down here, the robots, they stick us in karmic families. They put us in karmic relationships. And we're totally asleep to this shit. We don't know that these people don't really love us. We think they love us. They pretend. They really good at pretending. They could pretend for years. Right? But they're stealing your energy. And they're using it for themselves. They're not really being truthful to you. So a lot of us gods were put in these positions. I was one of them. I got stuck in a karmic family. I had a karmic baby mother. Multiple. Every last one of them. So this makes me question my whole reality. Are those my kids? Because I found a lot of information about y'all niggas, man. So, I need proof. I'm gonna need proof moving forward, I'm not just gonna be taking care of niggas that ain't mine. You feel me? Like, it doesn't work like that, my nigga. I ain't the one going around opening my legs to everybody, nigga. That's you. I never been like that. Who said I was like that? I never been like that. I don't have time for that. You know how many women I hung out with that I brought to my house, and I never pulled their pants down. They went home without none of this. And they would ask me, hey, are you ever gonna kiss me? Are you ever gonna try to kiss me? And I'd be like, oh, I didn't know you wanted that. I thought we was just hanging out, right? I mean, I'm happy having a friend, right? So I'm not trying to get in your drawers. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's immature, and That's not the goal here, right? So I know a lot of people, you know, their goal is to sleep with her as fast as possible, right? And they be wanting to smash. I hung out with this one chick, I'll never forget it. We hung out every day for like a week. This happened a few years ago. And on the fifth day, she's like, hey, can I see your room? Because I never took her to my room. We used to play cards, right? And drink. We used to drink and smoke and play cards. And I used to bug out with her, bro. We used to have a lot of fun, man. But I never hit on her. I never flirted. I never flirted with her. I never hit on her. I respected her. You feel me? I respected her as a person, and I enjoyed my time with her as a person. I treated her like she was my nigga. You feel me? And we have fun. We had a lot of fun, and I was very respectful. You feel me? And on the fifth day, she asked me to see my room. And I was like, I'll show it to you. Like, she's like, I ain't never hang out with somebody showing me. Like, you never try to kiss me or nothing. I said, well, I don't know. I wasn't really looking at you that way. Like, I was looking at, I was attracted to her. I'm not gonna say I wasn't, but I believe friendship is important. So if you making sex a goal, then that means when you have sex, what's gonna happen to the friendship? Because you was only pretending to be her friend to get sex. So once you got the sex, now you don't want her as a friend no more, right? That's what y'all do to people, right? So my goal is never the sex, because sex. Look, at the end of the day, bro, I'd rather establish a friendship, a real, true friendship. You feel me? And not base it on the goal being sex. I don't. The goal is not sex. The goal is an everlasting friendship. If we have sex in the process, right? Look, shit happens, right? But we should never break this bond as friends, because we friends. So I look at shit a little bit different than other people, and I've done this multiple times. Did we end up having sex? Yeah, yeah. I fucked her that same day. That I showed her my room. I showed her a lot more than my room that day, since she was so curious. So we ended up hanging out, a couple more weeks, and then we just stopped hanging out, right? And you know, who the fuck knows why? I don't know why, right? But I don't feel no way about it. Like I find other people to hang out. So I did this, constantly, and people that the woman I'm talking about can confirm this, right? Like if she ever watches this video or she sees me, oh shit, that's the nigga. So she'll vouch for the story. You feel me? Like she'll tell you, yeah, he's telling the truth. Like it really went down like that, right? So she's not the only woman, you know, that I brought to my house that I didn't try to get her into my room. Like we'll dead ass chill on the couch, or we'll sit in the kitchen. You feel me? And we'll hang out there. So I did this, with quite a few different women, and they used to trip, like, where's the bedroom? Like, why are you worried about the bedroom for? We watching, we sitting on the couch watching the movie. Like the bedroom was over there. You feel me? Like, but we're not going over there. We're gonna chill here, or we're gonna go to the kitchen, right? And I had rules. There was rules. I always, I got rules. You know. Did I break my rules sometimes? Yeah. Sometimes you do break your rules. So shit happens sometimes. I end up taking to the room. Like we going to the room right now. You feel me? But at the end of the day, sex was never the goal, bro. I like to try to establish some kind of friendship. Friendship to me, was always important. Wasn't important to other people, but it was important to me. And I never really had a real friend. Like after my best friend passed away when I was a kid, like I never had a friend after that. Like I had associates, you know. I did try to have another best friend, but he was, turned out he was a snake. So when that happened, I decided, keep everybody at arm's length, right? Keep everybody over here. So you stay over here, you stay over here, right? What's up? We can talk, right? Don't get no closer than that. And that's how I maintain all my relationships now. Like, I keep a bubble around myself, right? Stay over there. We could be cool, we could talk, stay over there, right? don't ever show up without letting me know you're gonna show up like that. Because if you do that, I'm gonna ignore you. And that's just how I get down, right? So they put us in this world with these bots, right? In our brother's world. So when we're down here, his bots have control of the planet. They have control of everything, honestly. And it's really deep to the point to where if you're not mentally comfortable with yourself and with the idea of what's really going on in this world, with the manipulation, with the mind control, with the way they control people, you would really go crazy because the shit you would experience is unexplainable. Right? It's unexplainable. So there's going to be times where you're going to have an experience that you're never going to be able to talk about, no matter how bad you want to talk about it. Because the only person who's going to understand that is your father. That's the only person who's going to understand what you've experienced. So if you open your mouth and start telling people, right, this experience that you and I both know, no one's going to ever fucking comprehend down there. You're going to have to take that and go talk to, you know what I'm saying? Go meditate and talk to him about it. And don't tell nobody here because they're going to label you, right? They're going to label you. And this is how they do it. So they know I'm awake. The government knows I'm awake, right? The world knows I'm awake. And this is why they try to suppress me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really deep. It's not just my family. It's not just my baby mother and all these people. Like, it's actually people that's elites is involved in this. There's occults involved in this. Like, there's a lot of people involved in this because how does she know that information? Who told him that information? Does he really have a connection? Right? Is that really him? Like, is he really here? Yeah, like, yeah, nigga, I'm here. What the fuck y'all thought? Y'all thought I was joking. Everybody always say that to me, like, yo, bro, we thought you was joking. I thought you was just joking. Well, look, I know I like to joke around a lot, but do you really think I would create a whole platform based on this if I was just joking? Do you think I would be unlocking my body's abilities if I was just joking? Like, when are y'all gonna learn, right? So, there's a lot of people watching. Right? It doesn't matter if the numbers don't look like it. Because this is beyond that. This is beyond numbers, right? The numbers are used to manipulate my mind. So I understand this already, right? So I don't pay mind to the numbers, right? I just know that once I release the information, it will be heard, right? Because the right people are watching. The right people know what I'm talking about, right? So here's what I've learned about how deep this control shit is, right? So they stick you in a karmic ass family. This family's gonna spend your whole life traumatizing you in every way possible, bro. Right? You're gonna experience a lot of fake love. You're gonna experience a lot of fucking traumas, bro. So, for my earth angels out there, if any of y'all is anywhere near as awake as I am, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Right? Once you awaken and you start talking to people the way I'm doing it right now, they start to fuck with your channel. They start to fuck with your device. They start to fuck with all your devices. Right? They start to fuck with the shit in your house, bro. Like they start to fuck with you. They really start to fuck with you. Remember, it's a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual thing. So they can come in your home without you fucking, you don't have to open the door or nothing, bro. They can come in through a mirror. They can come in through a TV. Like there's different ways for them to come in. They can come in through a window. So they come. They come here, they knock shit out my hand sometimes. Right? They knock shit off the table. Sometimes, like what happened to me on Sunday, this past Sunday, who was it that? Because somebody hit me on Sunday, right, when I was dancing, and I whooped your ass, bro. Spiritually, I whooped your ass. Who was that? You know who you are, right? You got your ass whooped on Sunday, didn't you? But they grabbed me, bro. They really grabbed me. Like, bro, how I'm wrestling with nobody. There's nobody here. But I feel them grabbing me and like trying to throw me on the floor, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? Somebody's really trying to throw me on the floor, and I'm right in front of the whole thing is on camera, bro. Right? And what y'all niggas do is go look at the comment. Niggas say, oh boy, dude is tweaking. I'm tweaking. Y'all niggas don't know. Y'all watching me have a spiritual fight right in front of your face. Right? That was the first part of my dance. The second part is where I grew and I grew and I shrunk. You know what I'm saying? But the first part of it was the spiritual fight. How you think my shit broke? Right? People was trying to come into my body, and the bitch that came in was clumsy. She broke it. She broke it trying to dance, and then I got her the fuck out. And then this nigga, somebody tried to grab me, right? It's like I was being jumped. I was being jumped spiritually while I was trying to dance, right? It was a wild fight, but I ended up winning. I won, right? I won. So this happened. It was an experience, and I got the whole thing on video. The whole thing's on video, right? If I don't sit there and narrate the video, you won't understand the video. I understand it. I remember what happened to me. I remember how everything happened. You understand? Like I was there. I did it, right? I know why my shit broke. Like I know everything. You know what I'm saying? Like this bitch was trying to be. She's trying to be me. They trying to copy me. They want to be me so bad, bro. Right? So they do all these spells on me. To I don't know what they trying to do, honestly, but this is what's going on, right? So you have these spiritual fights, you have these spiritual battles, right? And you have to maintain mentally strong because as much as it might fuck with you, like I can't believe this just happened, that just happened. Like, bro, when after I stopped recording that video, I sat down on my bed and I was just sitting there out of breath. I was out of breath. Like I felt like I ran a mile, right? And it wasn't because I ran a mile. It was because I was fighting. Like I was physically fighting just with strength, though. Like I wasn't swinging boxing nobody. Niggas grabbed me. It was grabbing me, trying to throw me on the floor. I had to, I had to maneuver. So I sat on the bed and I'm just like, yo, this just happened. So I'm sitting there, and I'm watching the video. I'm watching the fight over and over and over and over, and I'm just looking at this shit like, this nigga really tried to take my spot. Like they really tried to take my spot. They tried to muscle their way into my spot. Like you bugging, bro. Right? This is why I posted the full video from beginning to end because I wanted y'all to see how somebody would try to slide into your spot and take your spot while you're actively fucking performing, right? So this happened live. I posted it. I posted it on all my platforms. Probably y'all, it's a 6-minute video, so y'all probably ain't even watched this shit. Right? But it's there. It's evidence. My story is true. It happened. It's legit. This is part of spirituality. This is people that want to steal from me, people that want to be me, people that really, really, really want to be me. Like that. Like, I don't understand it. Right? I'm trying to teach you how to be you. I'm trying to teach you how to be you and you trying to be me. How does this work? Right? There's only one me. Only I can be me. You can't be me, bro. Chill out, man. Right? Unlock your abilities and your powers, bro. Let's start. Look, the first lesson of today on Helping Humanity Evolve is, right? Eliminate the word can't from your vocabulary. Right? So if you take anything from this live today, I want you to say that I can. Right? And I want you to apply this to your life, right? Every day. Wake up and say I can. Because you can. Right? And whenever somebody asks you, hey man, you think you can do this? Think about it, right? But Look at it as a challenge to progress, right? And say I can. I mean, I'm gonna have to figure it out, but yes, I can, and figure it out because you can, right? So take that from here. If you don't take nothing else from here, take that from here and start there, right? So helping humanity evolve, right? Presents the first lesson of today is I can. So eliminate the word can't from your vocabulary and only use the word yes I can, right? And figure it out. It's fun, it's challenging, you know. It's different. I bet it'll be different for a lot of you, you know. But give it a shot, man. You can change your life. You really can change your life. So they stuck us down here in this realm with the robots he created, showing them how to manipulate us, right? And then as we've been waking up, they've been taking us out. So when other people came across this information and tried to release this information, they were killed by drones, right? Or they had accidents, or they went missing. You know, things happened. They got thrown in jail. You feel me? And they've been doing this for a long time. You understand? And this is how they've been suppressing us. This is how they're keeping the gods from waking up other gods. You know, because every time one of us starts to speak up, they get rid of us. We're not allowed to talk about that. So this is why I give y'all so much information. You know, because nobody's gonna give you this information. So you need to learn. Y'all niggas need to learn, and y'all need to start practicing and applying. You know, these new information to your life and learning about your body, the capabilities of it, and how to unlock it. Because this is your realm, this is your planet, this is your world, and there's infinite others that you can travel to. There's infinite other life forms, and species that you can communicate with, that you can hang out with, you can interact with them. But nobody ever taught you that. Nobody's ever going to teach you that. So, I got to teach you how to do that. They don't want us to become advanced. They don't want us to, start having spaceships and being able to leave this place, right? They don't want us to have that kind of life. They don't want us to be able to do that, So at the end of the day, some of y'all don't want to do that. Some of y'all just want to go to work and go home, right? That's all you want. I mean, if that's all you want to do, bro, stay asleep. Don't bother waking up. Eventually, you're going to get tired of this place. And you're going to want to come home. Source doesn't close the door. He just leaves y'all niggas, right? So this go round, I woke up and I connected, right? I learned how to connect to the universe. I learned how to connect to God. And I begged them to help me fix this planet. I'll give you my soul. You can have me, right? That's what I told God. Take me. I need the world to be a better place. So if I'm gonna have to sacrifice myself, I'd rather sacrifice myself to you. And I did. I offered him me, and he accepted it. And I died that night. And I was reborn that night. And I was reborn as this person with all this information, right? I have all this information. So, I didn't know that, by me doing that, I was going to become, the one that had to do it. You feel me? I mean, it was my idea, but at the end of the day, I didn't know I was going to have to actually do it, right? So this is part of Source's, this is how Source shows you guys Source is real. So I gave Source, I cried, I was crying. Like, bro, I feel like I'm a slave. I feel like I'm in jail. I don't feel like I'm free. You know what I'm saying? And I was crying. Everybody's mean. Everybody's hateful. All they do is use people. Nobody really cares about people. Like the world is not getting better, bro. The world's not getting better at all. I sit there. I was looking at chopped down trees, and it was hurting my feelings, bro. Like I'm crying. I'm on the bus crying, bro. Like I'm on my way home on the bus, right? I see a chopped down tree and my heart hurt, and I start crying on the bus, bro. Not wailing, but still, I've got tears coming down. I feel pain for my trees. Why do I feel pain for my trees? Right? I feel like that's my family. Like they killed someone in my family when I see a tree chopped down. So I start getting these strong emotions and feelings for the planet, you know, and it's different. I feel like it's mine because it's hurting me to see these things. So I'm waking up and you know I saw the drones. They tried to kill me with the drones. Energy weapons, right? They got energy weapons. They got invisible drones, bro. There's three of them in here. You know, they posted here. I'm being monitored. So I see them when I'm on mushrooms. Like right now, for instance, I can't see them. But if I was to, let's just say I decided to start dancing, right? And I decided to start getting happy. Now I could do this, right? I could like smoke a blunt and just get in the mood and start dancing and raising my vibration. So sometimes I raise it so high that I can see. So there's times where I can see them, even without the mushrooms, right? When I raise my vibration. So they're always in the same spots. It's like they just sitting there waiting, right? So I learned a lot about our government and how they maintain control over us. You know, like these niggas got drones. Like, bro, the first time I morphed into a UFO and took off into space, these niggas chased me. And they caught me really fast. And they brought me right back. So they assigned to me. Because how the fuck y'all niggas knew where I live? Right? How the fuck y'all caught me in way the fucking out of space, bro, and y'all brought me right back to my apartment? How did y'all even know? How did y'all even know where I live, bro? Right? This shit is trippy. It's bugged the fuck out. But it is real. This technology exists. And it's part of maintaining control over us. But we're unaware of this information. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know about this information. So it's my job to bring it to you so that you can wake up to what you are. I need you guys to wake up to what you are because this is our planet. This is our realm. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, as long as I can wake up and breathe, I will always record for y'all niggas, man. No matter what I put out, bro, I'm gonna always record something for y'all niggas. And always give y'all facts. Always give y'all truths. You know? I was supposed to live a life of abundance. You know, and they stole my inheritance. They made me live in poverty. They refused to give me what's mine. You know, they think they're not gonna get caught, but we know otherwise, don't we? So, you know, I'm comfortable with the fact that I'm being monitored. And I'm comfortable with the fact that I'm being watched. You know, every time I make a video, anytime I do anything, like, bro, if I'm on my phone taking a picture or if I'm writing, like if I'm trying to write a rap, they'll start doing confusion spells on me. And this is how I know, like, they watching me. Like, cause, bro, like, why is this happening? Like, who knows I'm doing this right now? So this is how I know my phone is tapped. And they monitor me, they watch me, they listen to me, they see what I'm doing. So they've been doing this to me for a few months now. It took me a little while to figure out, bro, why my phone started acting funny? Why this app started acting like this? Why did this start doing this like this? Why is this happening like this? Like sometimes when I sit there and I'll edit a video for TikTok, you know, it'll take me about 20, 30 minutes to edit the video, right? And I would edit the whole video, put all these effects on it and make it look dope. And when I hit next, there's a lot of purple marks in my video. Like they blurred the screen in purple throughout parts of the video. So somebody at TikTok is doing this. You understand? Somebody's behind this. Like, how did they get access to that? How can they sit there and fuck with the stuff I'm doing right now? Like, this is happening right before my eyes. So this is really deep. This is really fucking deep. You know, you got to be able to understand it so that you don't drive yourself crazy. Because at the end of the day, you know, you in the devil's world. He has control over everything here, everything, including your phones. You feel me? So yes, they can look at you whenever you want, and that's another thing you don't realize. You know, as a robot, these are cameras. You gotta really just think about this, bro. Any robot you ever seen created, any robot you've ever seen created, these are cameras. We are robots. There's no difference. So I don't care if we sitting there trying to make these new robots. These are robots created robots. These robots are clueless that they're robots. So they're trying to create more robots. Robots creating robots. But these are cameras. And guess what? If these are cameras, they're feeding a television somewhere. Right? So somewhere someone's watching. And everything you do is these are cameras. How long until you get comfortable with that? How devastating is that? How devastating is that information? Right? So really think about what I'm telling you, because these are facts. So you got two cameras that have viewers, bro. They have viewers. Right? So you're live. You're live at every moment of the day. You're live. And you don't even know it. You have an audience. You have an audience and you don't even know it. You sitting here going, well, look, nobody's watching my live. I got nobody in here, right? But nigga, there's billions upon billions watching these. So this is a part in the movie. So they're watching me make this video. Right? And this is how this shit works. You know, so robots creating robots. Real life Truman Show. Like we really are the Truman Show. How crazy is that? Right? You have an audience. I want to give a shout out, man. I want to give a shout out to my brother Rashad Jamal, bro. Free to God. You hear me? I fucking love you, my nigga. So I don't really shout people out, bro, for various reasons, right? One of the main reasons is the people that's manipulating, trying to manipulate my life. They don't want me to have no friends. They don't want me to have nothing. They want me dead. They want me out of this realm. They don't want me here. So they'll cast spells on anything they can, bro. So they hear me say a name, they're gonna go Google the name, try to find out who it is, so they can block our friendship, right? This is what they do. They don't like. They try to manipulate my whole life. They try to control everything in my life, bro. This is why, you know, I had to look for my father. Because, bro, these people are gonna kill me, right? They trying to kill me. I don't got no help down here, bro. I don't got no backup, right? I don't got nobody to help me down here, bro. I'm down here by myself. So, God showed me, you know, you're not by yourself, man. Nigga, what you mean? Like, you got all of us with you. We all with you. We always been with you, nigga. It's always been God. Always. And I learned to appreciate that and accept it. And this is why I'm comfortable creating my videos. I'm comfortable dancing with Source. I'm comfortable being myself. I'm not worried about nothing. Right? Because that's fear is a devil, you know, it's a devil's tactic. Source don't play that shit, nigga. You know, we angels. We really gods. Nigga. We immortal. Why should I be afraid? Right? Why? Afraid of who? Right? I don't got no real beef. Right? So The people that's really trying to hurt me is doing it behind closed doors. If they ever saw me to my face, they'll smile in my face and give me a hug and act like they like me. Hmm. But these same people are trying to kill me, but they won't do it to my face. So when the gods wake up to this fact, and you know, I'm not gonna tell you that we all got the same mission because we don't all got the same missions. But when you wake up to what we are and you start speaking out, because you're probably gonna talk about it, bro. Like a lot of our stuff is to communicate to each other. We gotta teach each other what we are. We gotta show how else we're gonna learn. So if I got this information, I need to give it to y'all so y'all can learn, right? And then when y'all get information, you're gonna have to feed it to people, right? So this is what gods do. We create other gods. We wake up other gods that are still sleeping. So I'm one of the robots who's awake. I'm awake, bro. I know what I am. I know what we have to do to get control of ourselves, right? So I'm gonna teach y'all niggas how to do it, right? And we gotta go. Come on. Source wants us to come home. We don't belong here. We in the wrong part of the map. I'm gonna always say this, nigga. We on the wrong part of the map. We gotta go home. You know, my duty is to bring my people home. You know, so we trapped in this realm, and we're technology. So we gotta activate ourselves in order to regain control of what we created, so that we can finish creating this shit and leave the people here, right? And go create the next planet because that's what we do. You know, we got and you know all the time that we've been asleep, they destroyed the other planets. They destroyed the other civilizations. Everything that we created, they tried to wipe out. Like you see what they did to Mars. You saw what happened to Mars, right? You see what happened to all these other planets that are vacant now. You know that used to be you know people lived there. We had beings that lived there. We created these places. We did, and they destroyed them. They took us as slaves and they destroyed these places that we built. And they started to destroy this one. And if we let it go, they're gonna destroy it. So we can't let them do that. We're here to stop that from happening. So, you know, we gotta wake each other up and regain control of what belongs to us so that we can make peace again. So that people can live, you know, people can have heaven on earth the way it was meant to be. The earth can continue to be a school the way it was meant to be. You know, if parents actually taught their kids how to create from young, we would have flying children, bro. We would have kids that levitate, kids that can make things fly, kids that can teleport. Bro, all these kids have magical abilities. But nobody's teaching them how to use them. Nobody's teaching them how to unlock them. So, you know, we're gonna change that. We're gonna change it. They can't stop it. This time they can't stop it. Why do you think they're building those bunkers? Do you think they're trying to hide from us, bro? They're gonna try to hide from us. Like they don't want none, they don't want no part of this. You understand? They are very afraid. And they need to be. Because we're very upset. I'm very upset. Right? I'm very upset at the way this place is. And how it continues to be. And how the people aren't awake to themselves, how the people are fucking oblivious to what's going on, how they refuse to acknowledge and admit what's going on around here. You know, you got the robots, you know, trying to figure things out, and then you got the humans trying to convince the robots that they're just fucking humans. Right? We're the same. What do you mean we're the same? No, we're not the same, my nigga. We're not the same. Right? I'm a robot, you're a human. I mean, you're a robot, you're not as advanced. You're not as advanced, right? You're missing certain parts and programs that we have that you don't have, right? So certain applications you don't have that we have, right? Certain connections that we have that you don't have. It's a lot to this shit. Remember, Satan created y'all niggas. So y'all Satan's creation, right? They created y'all in our likeness, but y'all not like us, right? So, we can coexist if we allow it, but at the end of the day, if you're not going to respect, then you got to go, right? So, I don't know, what the government's going to try to do, you know. I'm not too much worried about it, right? The way I see it, we unstoppable. We unstoppable, bro. So it's only a matter of time before we activate, and shit's really gonna hit the fan, If y'all watch my dance videos, I got a TikTok channel where I got like 4 TikTok channels, right? Because I was trying to organize my things. So if you want to check out, my dances, because that's where you're going to see my abilities at. I got like 4 or 5 dance videos. I really should try to find them and repost them so that y'all could see, like what I just did with that little 37-second video that I clipped it and I slowed it down so y'all could see the magic. I'm gonna do it to those other videos too, so that because y'all probably I just posted the dance thinking y'all would catch it. A lot of y'all niggas didn't even watch the video to even catch it, so y'all don't even know what I'm trying to show you. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna repost it and give y'all a slowed down version of the part where the magic happens, so you can see. And these are the capabilities of the human body, of this body. And if I can do it, you can do it, right? So I highly encourage y'all to, learn, bro. Learn what you are, learn how to connect, and start practicing unlocking, your potential. You have it. We're all geniuses. All of us are geniuses. All of us specialize in different fields. You understand? And you gotta wake up to it. You gotta turn your back on the devil. Turn your back on the devil and come back home. So we're trapped in the devil's world, and our Father's here to bring us home. Now, as Earth Angels, this is like our job. This is my job. I do this. I do this in every realm. Wherever God wants me to go, bro, I gotta go and experience life as that species. I gotta go and live life as that species for a few thousand fucking years and learn everything about them and wake up one day and tell the world, hey man, this is not what you think it is. Right? And this is what I do. This is part of my job. So I'm an intergalactic being. I'm a God. I come from God. I am God. Right? I'm also an alien. I'm everything. I'm everything. I can come in all shapes, sizes, and forms, bro. I could be a cat. I could be a dog. I could be a tree. I could be a mouse. I could be a 2x4, nigga. Right? I could be a weed crusher. I mean, it's just, what do you want to be? Right? So your body can morph you into whatever you want once you unlock it. So, I know what I am, and I know that I have a mission, and it's to wake up humanity. Right? So I'm gonna accomplish my mission. Like I accomplished everything else, right? All my life I've been accomplishing things, man. Just I take small victories. Like I really enjoy small victories. Like I don't need to have a big, huge celebration. Nah, nigga, I know I did it. Right? I know I did it. I could go home and celebrate by myself and be happy as shit because I fucking did it. Right? So I don't need validation from nobody telling me you did it. Nigga, I did it. Nigga, we did it. You hear me? That's the only validation I need. So this is how I can stay happy through, through the good and the bad. because while it might be bad, it's temporary. It's temporary. We can't focus on the bad. We just gotta experience it. It's an experience. Accept it, right? All right, I accepted it, and I'm gonna change it. I experienced it. Thank you, but no thank you, right? And I'm gonna change it. So let me put all my energy and time into changing the situation because it's not what I want. So let me make it back into what I want it to be, and that's the journey. It takes actions, it takes work. You know, can you do it? How dedicated are you to it? You know, are you really gonna do it, or are you just gonna do this? Right? There's a big difference between the two. So this is why I fuck with God because God knows I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, nigga. I'm gonna do it. Watch this, right? And I'm doing it, bro. And I love y'all niggas, right? And I'm gonna leave this live here, and I'll be live soon again, y'all. I'm gonna try to go live more, and build up this community and shit. You feel me? Helping humanity evolve. You feel me? I love y'all niggas, man.